Hi, good morning. Welcome to week 5 of our online learning. A couple of announcements before we begin. We got notice from the district that the last senior day will be May 22nd. So that's Friday, May 22nd. So we're heading toward the end here, so not much time left. If you have any late work to submit, so if you do anything from the fourth quarter, I'll accept any of it. Just make sure to fill out a late work form and submit that on Google Classroom, in addition to submitting it however the assignment asked you to submit the work. By submitting the late form, that alerts me that work has been submitted so that I don't miss anything. So again, make sure to fill out a late form if you submit any of the work from the fourth quarter and turn that in on Google Classroom. All right, so as I said, we're going into week 5, so we're going to continue the job application unit. So if you have not submitted last week's work, make sure that you get that in. The weeks 4, 5, and next week 6 work all connects. So you want to make sure that you do all of the previous week's assignments as well. So going on to this week, a reminder also about the Google Meet hours. So I have hours every day that if you want to touch base, you can get a hold of me in real time through Google Meet. That'll be starting again every day from 10 until 11. And I have an extra hour on Tuesdays. So on Tuesdays, we'll meet from 9 until 11. So you can hop on at any point. My Google Meet login code, or the code to get in, it's HS Reppert, and that information is right here on Google Classroom as well. All right, so going into the week 5 stuff. So if you click on this, this pops up. This week we'll be working on putting together a resume. If you already have a resume, that's great. If not, this will be an opportunity for you to put one together. And this will be helpful for you both for summer jobs, if you're looking to just get something part-time, and also for entry-level positions in your career choice. So this will be something that'll be helpful for you beyond just Wilson. So the resume that you're working on is meant to have real-world applications. So the details about the assignment, about preparing your resume, are linked on here. Again, this is part of, last week we talked about the job interview and we went through some work there. And then this week we're working on the resume. Next week you're actually going to have a chance to work on a mock interview. So that's using real online interview software that Wilson uses, and we have access to that. So we'll talk about what that is next week, but you'll actually go through an authentic job interview. So that'll be next week. So looking at what you'll need to do for this week, so make sure that you take a look at the linked video, how to write a resume, and then I have some building block questions here, and this is information that you could possibly use on your resume. All of these questions won't necessarily appear on your resume, but it'll be handy because you'll have information there that you know that you can draw from to put on your resume. So it'll be easier as you gather your stuff. So you'll have it all in one location. So fill out all of these questions, and if you something doesn't apply to you, make sure that you put NA there so that I know that at least you looked at the question, that you just didn't skip it over. So make sure you put NA there. So again, go through all these building block questions, fill out the questions there. And also I asked you to find 3 references. I won't be contacting your references for this assignment, but this will be helpful for you to start to think about who could possibly work for a reference for you, and then find their contact information and put all of this information here. And again, I won't be contacting your references, but if you apply for a job in the real world, they will ask for those references. So having that information handy will be useful to you. So again, fill out those questions. Excuse me. And then I'd like you to start to put together your resume. I have a number of templates, or actually Google has a number of templates for use for you that are really useful. You can use one of those templates if you'd like. You don't have to. If you already have a resume that you're working on, great. You don't have to change it over to the Google resume template. It's meant to be just a useful tool for you. So if you haven't used a template before, Google Docs has a number of built-in structures. It's kind of like an outline that's already structured and that you just substitute your information in for the information that's on the template. But just there's a quick video that I put together how to use Google Docs template. So open that up and read through that. There are also a couple of additional templates that I have linked here that could be useful to you as well. So it's either one of the linked ones or the built-in ones in Google Docs, and that would be all right. Also, I have a couple of resume examples. Miss Deal has her resume linked here. She was kind enough to put that up. Then also I have two resumes, one for educational theater or educational purposes, and then the others for theatrical purposes. So if I'm applying to be a director or an actor, I would use those resumes. So you can take a look at those examples to see kind of what the final resume looks like. After you have your resume created, make sure that you share it, either make it public. You can also share it directly with me, and then paste the link to your resume, your Google Doc resume, paste it in this spot. And then when you submit the form, then I'll have access to it. But again, make sure that you make either the resume public or share it with me so that I can see it. Here's then a checklist of the things that you needed to do. You needed to watch the video, how to write a resume, complete the building block questions, and then use the Google Docs resume template, and then create your resume and then post it here on this page. This is due by Tuesday, May the 12th. So you submit this whole form on Google Docs by Tuesday, May 12th at 11:59 p.m. Again, hope that you guys are doing well, and I will be in touch soon.